Alright, people, so I'm here with your Fastlane preview, and I said this on my Raw review, but it's worth repeating, that that I prefer the Roadblock name for this pay-per-view, which they named it last year, for two reasons. It's a roadblock in my life, because I don't want to watch this shit. We all know this is probably going to be a shit pay-per-view. And number two, it's a roadblock. It's a roadblock in the sense that it prevents us from building up to WrestleMania properly. So yeah, I mean, it's a roadblock, and I would rather have it named Roadblock because this is a roadblock in multiple senses of the word. And Fastlane is just a dumbass name, but I mean, it makes me think of, playing with those little cars when I was a young kid. I forgot what they were called, like Mattel, those little cars. I don't remember. I mean, it's Fastlane. It just sounds like a very childish name. But with all that being said, let's get to the actual preview or the predictions. So we have Swan and Tozawa versus Brian Kendrick and Noam Dar. I mean, why the fuck? I hope this is on the pre-show. I mean, this is just a pointless-ass match. Who do I think is going to win? I mean, they'll probably give it to the babyface team. So, Swan and Tozawa. But, I mean, I have no interest in this match, and it'll probably be a 2-minute shitfest. Then we have Neville versus Gallagher. Cruiserweight title match. Not looking forward to this match at all. I mean, they really didn't really build up to this match that good. Because they don't build up to anything in the Cruiserweight division. So, again, not looking forward to this match at all. It'll probably be another shit fest. I mean, I'm hoping they're going to give it more time since it's a pay-per-view, but I'm not. My hopes aren't that high. I mean, I hope they'll give him more time during the match to actually wrestle, as opposed to like a 3-minute match. I think Neville will win here because, I mean, he just won the title, and it seems like they're going with him, at least for the time being. I mean, who knows? In 2 months, he might be a jobber. I mean, WWE has a tendency to do that. So, then we have Gallows and Anderson versus Enzo and Cass. Not looking forward to this match at all. I mean, do we see a trend here? Not really looking forward to these matches. I mean, I just feel whoever holds the tag team titles in this company, it doesn't matter. I mean, every tag team's basically the same. They have no personality. They're all boring. The matches are all uniform no matter who's in it. It's all the same boring WWE tag team match format of, I've gone over it numerous times. I'm not going to do it again. But, I mean, I'm just so sick of the tag team division. Everything's the same. And Gallows and Anderson will probably win here. Because, like I said, they just won the belts, so I'm going with them. And I mean, WWE doesn't seem too high on Enzo and Cass. I mean, it doesn't seem like they really like them, and I don't think they're going to give them the belts. So then we have Bayley versus Charlotte. I don't know what to think of this match. I mean, this is the first time this match is on a pay-per-view, so maybe we'll get something good. So I'm hoping they'll give it a good amount of time. And the build has been pretty lackluster. I mean, nothing really stands out with the build. It was pretty generic. I think Charlotte's going to win back her title here. I mean, she is 15-0 on pay-per-view. I mean, they always tout that. Oh, 15-0 on pay-per-views. We hear that about every week now. Just like we hear that Bayley's beaten Charlotte like 3 times. We hear that every week too. I'm so sick of it. I get it. I understand what you are trying to tell me. You don't have to tell us that every week like we're fucking dumbasses. So, yeah, I see Charlotte winning her title back here. I don't think Bayley's going to be the first one to defeat her on pay-per-view, but who the fuck knows? I'm hoping this will be a decent match. I don't think it's going to be a great match, but I'm hoping it'll be. I think it'll be a decent little match here, but we'll see. Then we have Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax. This match was just put together by I think Foley or some. I don't know who the fuck put it together, but I mean, it was just put together at the last minute. I think Stephanie put it. Yeah, Stephanie announced it, and I'm not looking forward to this match either. I mean, Nia Jax is not a good monster heel. I mean, I'm not enjoying her for the most part. So we'll see what happens here. But I mean, I think this will just be another boring Divas match here. Or the women's division. You're not supposed to call it Divas. The women's division here. Like I said, just thrown together at the last minute. No real build to this match. Hey, just they just give us shit and expect us to like it. So I think I wonder who. I'm thinking about who's going to win here. I'll go with Nia Jax. I think she's going to win. I mean, they had Sasha hold the belt for a little bit, so I think they're going to start pushing Nia Jax a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. But I mean, they're building up Nia Jax as a monster, but what has she really done in this Divas division ever since she's debuted, like, what, 6 or 9 months ago? I mean, she hasn't done jack shit, but they still, oh, she's such a monster. Not really. I mean, she hasn't even been in a title match yet, I don't believe. So then we have Zayn versus Samoa Joe. Again, pretty much thrown together at the last minute. I mean, you got very little build to this match. I think Samoa Joe is going to win here. That's pretty obvious. It's pretty predictable. Sami Zayn's basically a jobber. So, but I'm excited to see these two go at it. I mean, they're both from ROH or wherever the fuck, independent. So I think they both have similar styles of wrestling. So hopefully WWE lets them go at it for a good 15 minutes or whatever the fuck, and they put on a good entertaining match. And I think it will be a good match. But I think Samoa Joe will go over. I'm overall pretty happy with the way they're doing with Samoa Joe. I mean, he looks good. He looks tough. He looks strong. He has a good look on his face when he comes down to the ring. So I'm liking what they're doing with Samoa Joe, but who knows? They might fuck him up with Roman Reigns or some idiot like that. Who the fuck knows what plans they got for him? So then we got Reigns versus Strowman. I don't know about this one. I mean, it's a little bit of an excitement, if you want to say it. More of curiosity to see if WWE actually has the audacity to put Roman Reigns over Braun Strowman. Because right now, I mean, I'm not a big Strowman fan. I think he's kind of like Samoa Joe, something WWE hasn't fucked up yet, and you're just waiting for it to happen. And now that he's in this match with Roman Reigns, it's like the opportune time for WWE to fuck up with him. So we'll see what they do, but I'm enjoying Braun Strowman. I mean, I'm enjoying him throwing people around, especially Roman Reigns. I mean, he looks like a beast. He looks like a monster. He talks like a monster. He's fairly athletic for his size. So I'm very happy with the way they're... Not very happy, but I mean, I'm pretty happy with the way that they're building up Braun Strowman. I just hope they don't fuck it up with Reigns. So, I'm somewhat excited for this match because I would love to see Braun Strowman kick Roman Reigns' ass. I mean, that would be great to see. So, and they've done some good shit with them. Like last week they had Reigns, spearing him through the barricade. Strowman put Reigns through the barricade a couple weeks back. So, I mean, I can't complain too much about the build. I mean, we knew we weren't going to get much promo between the two. So, I mean, they've actually given a good amount of build to this match, and they haven't just thrown it at us and say, "Oh, here's a match with no build. Here you go." So, I can't complain too much. I think Strowman's going to win somehow, some way. I don't know if it's going to be clean, but I think he's going to win. And I think it'll be an entertaining match to see. Oh, you don't like Roman Reigns? Well, I think the excitement or whatever the fuck happens during this match can trump Roman Reigns' pathetic wrestling ability. So then we have our main event. Hopefully it'll be the main event. I don't know if it'll be the main event, but it makes sense that it would be because Owens is your champion. But you have Owens versus Goldberg. I don't think this is going to be a great wrestling match since Goldberg, like Owens has been saying, he's not known for wrestling, 15-minute match, 20-minute matches. So I'm curious. Like I said, kind of with the Strowman and Reigns match, I'm curious to see what's going to happen because there's no fucking way they're going to make Owens win clean, so something's got to happen here. And if they make Goldberg win, if they put Goldberg over Owens, that would be the biggest fucking disaster I've seen. I mean, holy shit. If they have the audacity to do that, that would just be a slap in the face. Because Goldberg, who hardly shows up, you're really going to give him the belt? They better fucking not do that. You know, I have a feeling maybe Brock will come down or interfere or some shit like that. We'll see what the fuck happens, but I'm not happy that Goldberg's in the main event. I mean, I'd rather have it be somebody who's you know, actually there every week. You know, who could actually show up for the build every week. Who can you know, participate in the build up to this match instead of somebody who, you know, only shows up one time to build up for the promo. So not happy with that aspect, but I mean, we'll see what happens in the end. We'll see how good, you know, a lot of it's we'll see. But WWE always ends up fucking things up. So I'm not too, and especially since this is Fastlane, I don't think they're going to pull out any big stops here. I mean, I don't think they're going to do anything too edgy or entertaining. They're probably saving that for WrestleMania. That's why I said just fucking cut this promo. I mean, you don't even have to have Owens Goldberg. Just have Owens carry the belt to WrestleMania. You know, this is pathetic. I mean, they used to have Elimination Chamber in like February, which would give 6 weeks to build up to WrestleMania, which was much better than this. I mean, they never had a March pay-per-view, I don't believe. So it's like now we only have like fucking 4 weeks to build up to WrestleMania. No, I have 8 weeks to build up to it. Make it seem special. Even like many people are advocating for less pay-per-views. So in that aspect, I mean, the WrestleMania build should definitely be 8 weeks. So I'm not happy with that there. You know, having this pay-per-view, you know, rate again, it's a roadblock for WrestleMania. So I'm not optimistic about this pay-per-view. The matches, for the most part, I'm not excited about. But then at the same time, you know, with some of these matches, you are kind of curious. Not necessarily in the best of ways, because, you know, I'm thinking WWE could fuck up Owens. They could fuck up Strowman. They could... I do not believe they're going to put Sami Zayn over Samoa Joe, but... You know, so there's a lot of, you know, they could fuck up, but then it could be a good moment. You know, it could be a good moment to see Strowman go over Reigns. It could be a good moment to see Owens go over Goldberg. But WWE has a tendency to fuck up, so you never know. You never fucking know. So we'll really have to see. But like I said, not too optimistic about this pay-per-view in terms of quality, in terms of entertainment aspect. But, let's watch and find out how shitty this pay-per-view really is, or dare I say, how good it really is. I doubt it'll be good. I don't think it's going to be a good show, but who the fuck knows? Sometimes, in rare occurrences, WWE comes through and gives us some good shit, but like I said, I highly doubt they're going to give us a lot of good shit, because WrestleMania is a month away, and they're probably saving all their big guns till WrestleMania. So there you go, people. There's your Fastlane, which I'm going to call it Roadblock 2017 preview, predictions, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So there you go, people.